hasn't made a YouTube video all day. It's me, Jay Stinkers. It's me, Jay Stinkies. Jay Stinkies, that's me. I got a story for you guys. I got a story for you guys. I I got a story for you guys. I have a story for you guys. I have a story for you guys. Hold on. Yep, I do. I have a story for you guys. Hold on. I do. I have a story for you guys. Hold on. Stoop, there it is. I have a story for you guys. Just hold on. EJ, I have a story for you guys. Hold on. I gotta make it. Can you tell me a story the time Tim Elzel on Fox 2 News on Studio STL at 9 a.m. was doing a story of a home opening day at the 9 a.m. hour on Fox 2 News at Busch Stadium pep rally? And all of a sudden, EJ came up and started doing Scoop There It Is in a dance party. And then they made a video about it and put it on Fox News Live on TV. While Tim Elzel was doing the morning show out of nowhere, they were like, what's going on?
Hey, here's a fictional story about Tim's memorable morning on Fox 2 News. The air crackled with excitement. It was St. Louis Cardinals' home opener, and the city was buzzing. Tim, a local baker known for his Cardinal-themed cupcakes, had been invited to showcase his creations on Fox 2's Studio at 9 a.m. segment.
Can you tell me a story the time Tim Elzel from Fox 2 News in the Studio STL? Can you tell me a story the time Tim Elzel from Fox 2 News in the morning on Studio STL all of a sudden doing opening day Cardinals pep rally, and all of a sudden he saw EJ photo video bomb the video, and he was doing Scoop There It Is and playing Scoop There It Is, and Tim was on everyone on the 9 a.m. live on Fox News was like, what is going on? And they made a video by it. It was live on the air. Scoop There It Is, Scoop There It Is, Scoop There It Is.
All right, here's a whimsical tale of Tim Elzel, a Cardinals pep rally, and EJ's unexpected Stoop There It Is moment. The air crackled with anticipation. It was opening day for the St. Louis Cardinals, and Tim Elzel, the ever-enthusiastic host of Fox 2's Studio STL, was in his element. He was broadcasting live from a bustling plaza, a sea of red jerseys and spirited fans surrounding him. The energy was palpable, the cheers echoing through the morning air. Good morning, St. Louis. Can you feel it? Tim boomed, his voice a mix of excitement and caffeine. It's opening day. The Cardinals are back, and we're here to celebrate. He gestured to the crowd, a kaleidoscope of flags, signs, and painted faces. A brass band played a rousing rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and the crowd roared its approval. Tim, microphone in hand, was in the midst of interviewing a family decked out in full Cardinals regalia when, from the corner of the camera's frame, something peculiar began to unfold. It was EJ. Now, EJ, a regular fixture on Fox 2, had a reputation for his eccentricities. He was known for his impromptu dance moves and his uncanny ability to insert himself into any situation. Today was no different. As Tim was asking the family about their predictions for the season, EJ, completely oblivious to the live broadcast, began to emerge. He was doing a peculiar, almost hypnotic dance, a shuffle-slide combo that could only be described as unique. And he was humming, or rather chanting, a familiar, albeit slightly off-key tune. Stoop There It Is, Stoop There It Is. The camera, naturally, couldn't help but capture the spectacle. EJ, in his own little world, was now fully in frame, his dance moves becoming more elaborate, his Stoop There It Is mantra growing louder. Tim, bless his professional heart, tried to maintain his composure. He attempted to steer the interview back on track, but the growing chaos in the background was impossible to ignore. The family he was interviewing, initially focused on their predictions, now had their eyes glued to EJ, their faces a mix of amusement and bewilderment. And, as you can see, the spirit is certainly high here, Tim stammered, a bead of sweat forming on his brow. We've got a lot of enthusiasm. Back in the studio, the 9 a.m. crew was in hysterics. They watched the live feed, their laughter echoing through the control room. Someone had pulled up the Stoop There It Is song on their phone and played it over the studio speakers, adding to the surreal atmosphere. "What is happening?" one of the producers exclaimed, tears of laughter streaming down their face. "EJ's gone full Stoop There It Is on live TV." Another yelled. Someone quickly edited a short video clip of the entire event, adding comical sound effects and slow-motion replays of EJ's dance moves. The clip went viral within minutes, becoming an instant internet sensation. Tim, ever the good sport, embraced the chaos. He even joined in on the "Stoop There It Is" chant during a later segment, much to the delight of the viewers and the studio crew. The opening day pep rally, initially meant to be a celebration of Cardinals baseball, had become a hilarious testament to EJ's unpredictable charm and Tim's ability to roll with the punches. And the "Stoop There It Is" video, it became a legendary...
Can you tell me a story that all of a sudden, time that Tim Elzel from Fox News all of a sudden was doing the 9 a.m. studio STL at the Cardinals home opener, and then a tag team and Stoop There It Is and Geico walked in, and everyone started acting, and it was Stoop There It Is like on Progressive and Geico, and all of a sudden the music came on, and they were so wondering what happened. It just got them out of. They were in the frame in the background. Stoop There It Is played on there on the TV.
All right, buckle up, because this is going to be a wild one. The St. Louis Cardinals home opener was buzzing. Tim Elzel, ever the consummate professional, was anchoring the 9 a.m. studio segment live from Busch Stadium for Fox 2 News. The sun was shining, the crowd was roaring, and the smell of hot dogs and anticipation filled the air. Timmy, with his signature crisp delivery, was mid-sentence, describing the electric atmosphere, when it happened. And as you can see, the excitement is palpable with fans. Suddenly, a strange, almost imperceptible ripple went through the air. It was like a wave of wrongness. Timmy paused, a flicker of confusion crossing his face. Then, as if orchestrated by some unseen hand, the entire studio crew began to act differently. The cameraman, who had been smoothly panning across the stadium, started doing a slow, exaggerated robot dance. The sound engineer, usually a picture of focused concentration, began humming the progressive Dr. Rick theme song, eyes glazed over. The producer, who had been barking orders into his headset just moments before, began reciting Geico's Hump Day camel lines in a monotone. Hump Day? Hump Day? Hump Day? Timmy, bewildered, tried to maintain his composure. Folks, it seems we're experiencing some technical difficulties." Then a booming voice, echoing through the stadium, declared, "Stoop! There it is!" A spotlight, seemingly from nowhere, shone on a small, unassuming door in the back of the studio. Before anyone could react, the door swung open, revealing a swirling vortex of multicolored lights and insurance jingles. A strange, upbeat melody began to play.
Can you tell me a story that all of a sudden at the time when Fox News Tim Elzel was doing studio STL all of a sudden in the ballpark on opening day of the Cardinals, and all of a sudden a tag team started doing the Stoop There It Is commercial in real life, a tag team playing dessert, and then all of a sudden all the actors came out of the TV on for Geico, and all of a sudden Tim Elzel was like, "What is going on?" Stoop There It Is started playing, and they started all acting. And it was people who were from Stoop There It Is and Geico.
The roar of the crowd was deafening. It was opening day at Busch Stadium, a St. Louis tradition as sacred as toasted ravioli. Fox 2 News Timmy, usually confined to the cozy studio, found himself inexplicably standing on the pitcher's mound, microphone in hand. He blinked, the bright sunlight stinging his eyes. "Wait, what? How did I..." Before he could finish, the iconic "Whoop! There it is!" blasted through the stadium speakers. Tag Team, the duo from the 90s, materialized on the first base line, inexplicably wearing Cardinals jerseys bedazzled with flashing lights. They began their signature dance, the crowd going wild. "Whoop! There it is!" they chanted, their voices echoing through the stadium. Then, things got truly bizarre. A shimmering portal opened up near the third base dugout. From it, the Geico Gecko, the Caveman, and the Piggy all tumbled out, looking bewildered. The Gecko, ever the professional, adjusted his tiny tie. "Well, this is unexpected," he chirped. Timmy, microphone still clutched in his sweaty hand, stammered, What is happening? Is this some kind of fever dream?" The Caveman, clearly confused, began inspecting the freshly chalked baselines, grunting in what sounded like ancient baseball commentary. "Oonga boonga, stick hit rock, run fast." The Piggy, meanwhile, was attempting to eat the tarp covering the infield. "Oink!" Tasty Blue Stuff, tag team, oblivious to the chaos, continued their performance. Whoop, there it is. Cardinals. Baseball. Suddenly, a giant disembodied hand reached down from the sky, its index finger pointing directly at Timmy. A booming voice echoed through the stadium. Stupid! Timmy yelped, dropping his micro.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Can you tell me a story all of a sudden about the time Fox News was doing a story on the 90 mil on opening day of the Cardinals, and all of a sudden Big Bird started coming out and having a dance break? Can you tell me a story of the time Fox 2 News Tim Ezel and the 9 a.m. Studio STL was all of a sudden doing the 9 a.m. the Cardinals home opening day rally at Busch Stadium downtown? And all of a sudden, a guy in a Big Bird costume started coming out and playing the piano, and Batman played the guitar, and Jesse played baseball in the middle of the broadcast, live on TV, in the middle of Fox 2 News doing their middle of, in, well, Keener Plaza. Keener Plaza.
All right, picture this. It's 9 a.m. on a crisp St. Louis morning. The studio STL set is buzzing. Timmy Allen is on air, amidst a sea of Cardinals red, covering the electric atmosphere of the home opener rally at Busch Stadium. The air is thick with the smell of hot dogs, the sound of cheering fans, and the rhythmic beat of rally drums. Timmy, ever the professional, is mid-sentence, describing the palpable excitement, and you can just feel the energy, folks. The city is alive with Cardinal spirit, when suddenly, from the edge of the live shot, a figure emerges. Not just any figure, mind you. A full-sized, plush, bright yellow word costume struts into the frame. It's like a giant, sentient Scrabble tile, and it's heading straight for a surprisingly well-tuned upright piano that's appeared seemingly out of nowhere. Timmy, bless his heart, tries to keep his composure. And as you can see, the festivities are in full swing. The word-costumed character sits at the piano, and with surprising dexterity, begins to play a jaunty rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game. The crowd, initially confused, erupts in cheers. But the spectacle doesn't stop there. From the other side of the set, a figure dressed as Batman, complete with a surprisingly sleek electric guitar, begins to shred a rock-infused version of the Cardinals' fight song. The camera operator, caught between capturing Timmy's bewildered expression and the sheer absurdity unfolding before them, frantically zooms and pans. Then, just as the guitar solo reaches its peak, Jesse, one of the show's producers, sprints into the frame, grabs a stray baseball bat and ball, and starts taking practice swings right in the middle of the live broadcast. She's wearing a full Cardinals uniform, and her practice swings are sending imaginary line drives straight toward the camera. Timmy, now completely off script, can't help but laugh. I don't know what's happening, folks. I really don't. But apparently, this is how St. Louis celebrates opening day. The crowd roars, the word costume finishes its piano solo with a flourish, Batman hits a power chord, and Jesse belts one out of the park. The entire Fox 2 News broadcast has devolved into a glorious, chaotic celebration of baseball, music, and the sheer, unadulterated weirdness that makes live TV so unpredictable. Back in the studio, the control room is a mix of panic and hysterical laughter. The director, after a moment of stunned silence, yells, just keep rolling. This is gold. And so, the Cardinals' home opener rally became a legendary moment in Fox 2 News history, a testament to the city's love for its team and its penchant for the wonderfully bizarre.
What's going on, guys? Stoop. There it is. Stoop. There it is. Stoop. There it is. What is going on? I don't know. Stoop. There it is. What about? Can you tell me a story the time Tim Elzel was doing the Fox 2 News 9 a.m. on Studio STL and Fox 2 News Studio at the Busch Stadium home opener of the Cardinals? And all of a sudden, Charlotte, Joey, and EJ started making YouTube videos while Tim Elzel from Fox 2 News and Studio STL at 9 a.m. was doing this Fox 2 News 9 a.m. and opener in Busch Stadium, Keener Plaza during the live video. Can you tell me a story of the time Fox 2 News Tim Measle and the 9 a.m. Studio STL was in Cardinals opening day rally, and all of a sudden they did the news story to Tim Measle, and all of a sudden Charlotte, Joey, and EJ started making YouTube videos and behind the scenes and the live broadcast behind in the cameras and started going, there it is.
The St. Louis Cardinals opening day was electric. A sea of red filled the stadium, the roar of the crowd a physical thing. Amidst the festive chaos, a peculiar scene unfolded in the Fox 2 News 9 a.m. studio's tailgating area. Timmy, the ever-enthusiastic reporter, was dressed in a full elf costume, complete with pointy ears and jingling bells. It was a pre-planned segment for the holiday season, months away, but Timmy was committed. The tailgate was a whirlwind. Hot dogs sizzled, coolers overflowed, and the air crackled with anticipation. Then, the live broadcast began. Timmy, still in his elf attire, transitioned seamlessly from festive elf to serious reporter, delivering the Cardinals' pregame analysis with professional gravitas. Behind the cameras, a different story was unfolding. Charlotte, Joey, and EJ, the behind-the-scenes crew, were seized by a sudden, mischievous inspiration. The elf reporter dichotomy was too good to pass up. With their phones in hand, they began documenting Timmy's dual existence. First, there was the elf on the field.
Can you tell me a story that time Fox 2 News and Tim Measle was at the Cardinal home opener on Keener Plaza downtown during the opening Cardinals game, and all of a sudden at the 9 a.m. hour, EJ, Joey, and Charlotte all of a sudden start dancing and interrupting the live studio broadcast of Fox 2 News live on air in the middle of the live video on TV.
The crisp St. Louis air buzzed with anticipation. It was Cardinals opening day, a sacred holiday in the city, and Keener Plaza was a sea of red, a joyous, chanting mass of humanity. Timmy, a wide-eyed, baseball-loving kid, stood near the Fox 2 News live stage, clutching a souvenir foam finger, his face painted with the Cardinals logo. Behind the cameras, the 9 a.m. hour of Fox 2 News Live was in full swing. EJ, with his steady, authoritative voice, was delivering the latest weather update. Joey, ever the picture of cool composure, was
Can you tell me a story the time Fox 2 News Tim Measle and the 9 a.m. studio star was all sitting broadcasting live the Cardinals opening day rally in Keener Plaza downtown St. Louis, and all of a sudden Joey and EJ started making YouTube videos in the middle of Tim Measle's live broadcast of the Cardinals opener, and they were like, "What's going on?" And they were confused why Joey and EJ started making YouTube videos in the middle of in front of the cameras, interrupted the live broadcast, and when Tim was like, "What's going on here?" was laughing live on TV.
The sticky St. Louis heat shimmered off the concrete of Keener Plaza. A sea of red-clad Cardinals fans roared, the echoes of "Let's go Cards" bouncing off the gateway arch in the distance. Allison, poised and professional, held the Fox News microphone, her voice cutting through the din. And we're live here at the Cardinals opening day rally, where the energy is absolutely electric. Behind her, Timmy Zell, the seasoned cameraman, smoothly panned across the crowd, capturing the jubilant faces and the fluttering red banners. He was a veteran of countless live shots, unflappable, a master of his craft. Suddenly, a chaotic blur entered the frame. Joey and EJ, two local internet personalities, had decided this was the perfect moment for an impromptu YouTube video. They burst into the shot, holding up a phone on a shaky selfie stick. "Hey, YouTube!" Joey yelled, his voice a strained tenor. "We're here at the Cardinals rally, and it's something." EJ, sporting a bright red Cardinals cap perched precariously on his head, added, "Smash that like button and subscribe. We're going to see if we can get a high five from Fredbird." Allison's professional smile wavered. Timmy Zell's eyebrow twitched. He tried to pan away, but Joey and EJ were persistent, weaving in and out of the shot, their phone screen reflecting the harsh midday sun. "What in the Sam Hill?" Timmy muttered, his voice barely audible under the crowd's roar. He glanced at the monitor, a look of bewildered frustration etched on his face. Allison, maintaining a semblance of composure, attempted to redirect the broadcast. "As you can see, the fans are incredibly enthusiastic," she said, her voice strained. Joey, oblivious, thrust his phone closer to Allison's face. "Hey, can you say hi to my mom? She's watching." EJ, meanwhile, was attempting a dance move, nearly knocking over a nearby light stand. "We're going viral, baby," he shouted. Timmy Zell, finally losing his patience, lowered the camera and stepped forward. "Guys."
What? All of a sudden, Tim Elzel came out of nowhere. Hey, EJ! How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? All of a sudden, Joey and EJ started making a YouTube video. Joey and EJ started filming. Joey and EJ all of a sudden started making YouTube. Or I should just had that phone. That would have been very entertaining. Started Joey. Alright, you know what? Maybe I'll just play with that phone. Stoop, there it is. Stoop, there it is. Yeah. Oh, I really should have just been out and came by that could have interrupted the broadcast. It would have been very nice. I was like, hey everybody, how you doing? I'm sure they would have loved it. No, I wonder if they would have everyone humbly been like, hey, how you doing? Why I could have been back there like, hi guys. I mean, if I just was making a video all the time, like, hey, how you doing, guys? It's Tim. I said hello. Tim, what's up? How you doing, CJ? We interrupted the live broadcast, and it would have been funny if I would have been like, "Hey, it's Tim Wazell, EJ. How you doing, EJ?" Or it would have been funny if they were making a video, and all of a sudden it was like, "Oh, hi guys, how you doing? How you doing?" It would have been funny if someone would have come on over and been like, camera zooming on their face, zooming on their face. You know, it would have been really funny if someone would have come on over and just started zooming in on the video. And you know, it would have been fun if someone would have just had a camera up. It was only people that were wearing like camcorder. You know, it would have been funny if we had my camcorder and then recording it. I should have just I should have came went by and just walked in the frame and been like, hey, look at what's up on your face. It would have been funny if I would have been close up on his face on it. I mean, so much should have just stepped into the frame. Like, oh, look, it's all covered. Oh, that. I wonder if they would have gone, okay, guys, that's fine. I wonder if they would have gone, we're doing this for you. No, it would have been funny if I would have had my GoPro and I could have been like, look, why would if I just came in the shot all of a sudden? I was like, look at this camera in your face, Tim. What's up? No, no. You know what would have been really funny if I would have all of a sudden came in. I should have came. I know I should have came in the frame and just been like, look, this is you. I was looking for you. I was recording you. You would have been like, hey, so they would have been, hey, Joey's awesome. Or it would have been funny if we would have been knocking and then I thought come over the back. Who was that guy that was on the phone and so much? There should have been like an episode or something. There should have been like an episode. There should have been like an episode or something. Like on one video or something. Just really funny if they would have taken it. I don't know. People watch that would have been like a long time. I wonder if that was really There it is. Well, stoop. There it is. Stoop. There it is. Stoop. There it is.